Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Sweet Stalker. I'm pretty sure that's what it's still called, or something. I don't know why it's called that. I probably will never know why it's called that. But welcome back, and it's part 2. So, as you guys may realize, that this video is a bit shorter than the others, hopefully, and if it isn't, god fucking damn it, I hate myself. But I have things I have to go do, like apply to places, so I'm going to be making this episode before I go do that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get to the story. Don't panic! Oh, by the way, I'm not going to call her Shitty anymore. I'm going to call her Shitterino. Shitterino was heading home. I take a deep breath and think back to the day Shitterino mentioned where she lives. Okay, I'm gonna just fucking with you. I'm not gonna call her that. I remember commenting that it's convenient to be within walking distance of the campus. That is very convenient, isn't it? It was that way. I take off at a sprint. Why don't you just fucking speed walk? Do you really need to waste that much energy? There she is! Hey! Shaky! Are you okay? I'm fine now. Her face looks emotionless as usual, but her eyes dart around as she scans the darkness for any sign of her pursuer. I didn't see anyone on my way here. Then, are they gone? I hope so. I probably scared them away. Then again, we could be dealing with the same person who set my fucking apartment on fire. Golly gee. I tapped on the screen, game. Stop it. If Kimiko knows Shiki bought chocolate for me, she might take that as a sign we're close. Well, aren't we close? She gave me fucking chocolate. Therefore, we're close. We're friends. That is of the good variety, yes? There's no telling what she might do. I can't guarantee my presence is enough to scare her off either. Why would it scare her off? I think you actually being there will just give her more, like, fuel to the, add more fuel to the fire. Just to put it that way. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a bit of a headache, but I gotta power through this. But I don't see why it would scare off the stalker at all, to be honest. I really don't. There's no reason it would. I think it would just be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to hang back a little more and just, let her put her grubby mitts all over my man type shit. Come on, I'll walk you the rest of the way home. Thank you. She steps close to me as we walk down the dimly lit street to get... I don't know, that sunset's pretty illuminating, to be honest. A twig snaps behind us and she jumps. It's okay. I'm here. She nods, but her hand creeps towards mine. Oh, no, you see, I don't want the death brand on me. And then she pulls back with a blush. What? She's still nervous. Of course, she might get shot in the fucking back of the head for holding my hand. You never know with these stalkers, man. We have a good walk ahead of us as well. Well, that's just further that I have to drag her corpse, so... Let's get this show on the road, shall we? What should I do? Don't do anything. Hold Shiki's hand. Well, if I was live streaming, I would leave this up to you guys, but I'm not live streaming these games. I might in the future, though. I do have a series I plan to live stream, but... I don't know. Time will tell. So, should I hold Shiki's hand, or should I not do anything? You know what? I'm feeling a bit risky today. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to touch her hand. Touch. I reach out and take Shiki's hand in mine. She gasps softly, but doesn't move. Is this okay? Yeah. I give her hand a reassuring squeeze. Don't worry, I'm right here. She nods wordlessly, but she squeezes my hand in return. That hurts. You're cutting off circulation. Stop it, damn it! She really is a fucking asshole. No, I'm kidding. It says she is cute. It says that, not me. Just remember that. I won't let anything happen to her, no matter what. Okay, see, now you're making promises I'm not sure I can keep up. You know, I'm not sure I can uphold these promises that you seem to be telling yourself, but also putting on yourself. You know, like you got this burden of a promise that I'm not sure I can help you lift, bro. Holding her hand tightly, I walk with her down the street. Something about the night air feels strange. Is that mustard gas that's burning my eyes? Is it because of what happened? Or are we still being followed? Why don't you just fucking go run and chase the fucker? I mean, seriously. Oh, sorry, I'm just congested because of all the pollen. That actually might be one of the reasons why I have such a headache. I don't know. I've never heard of pollen ever giving someone a headache, but then again, who knows? Whatever it is, I'm suddenly grateful for Shiki's company as well. I'm sorry. Her sudden apology startles me. What? You had to come out here just for me. That's nothing to apologize for. It's not your fault someone followed you. It's not your fault you're so adorable. As my smooth ass would say if I were... Oh wait, she's technically 18. Okay. I can't help it if someone as adorable as you... No, I'm kidding. Doesn't she know that I'm happy to help her? No, because women have this innate fear of men. No, okay, I'm not going to go down that path. Yes, that was a sexist joke, okay? Where the fuck did I get this rubber band? Hold on. Why do I have this rubber band? It's like a blue one. Oh, it's like one you put on bananas. Oh, I guess... What the hell does this say? Produce of Mexico. This rubber band is the produce from Mexico. Mexican produce is rubber bands. Who knew? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't know how to handle it. You called for help. You did the right thing. But if it really bothers you, you could sign up for some self-defense classes to learn how to protect yourself. Those only do so well, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, just carry a fucking knife on you, alright? If you're really that afraid for your life, just carry a fucking knife on you. And learn how to use it, and you know how to take care of it, and you should be fine. I mean, unless you're in a gunfight, but then again, you can just throw your knife at someone's eyeball, and you know, take some throwing knife classes, because you never know when that might happen. I mean, I took a fucking I know how to throw a tomahawk out of sheer boredom. I taught myself how to. It's quite the experience. But everyone always expects a gun, but no one expects a fucking tomahawk, and I'm guessing that's why the Native Americans lasted so long. I don't know, I'm just fucking around. She frowns, but says nothing. It's hard to imagine her fighting anyone, even in self-defense. I don't know, dude, she could kick someone's ass if she wanted to. Never underestimate a person. Underestimating your enemy is a grave fucking mistake. Believe me. Anyway, I'm happy to help you, no matter what... Oh, fuck. Okay, I read that wrong. I'll always do whatever I can, no matter what. Thank you. I'm not really sure I like the whole red and blue eye thing. But on her, it is a bit endearing. Not gonna lie. She looks up at me and musters a very tiny smile, but I can't help but smile in return. I don't get to see her smile often. Even if it's a tiny one, I'm so glad to see it. Okay. Don't mention it. I feel safe when we're together. Aw, thanks. I'm glad to know that. My voice cracked. Did you hear it? That was great. Feels good that she can rely on me. She looks down at our interlocked fingers and moves closer. I can feel the warmth of her arm on mine. All right, she's not a zombie girl. My bad. Wrong game. It would be so easy to put my arm around her. Should I? Or would that spook her? With Cheeky, it's hard to know what she's thinking, and tonight isn't the time to take chances. But tonight might be the only chance you have to take chances. Instead, I squeeze her hand again. You're not even going to give me the fucking option? How dare you, game, okay? How fucking dare you? You always know. You always know what to do. To reassure me, it will. I can feel a blush rising to my face. Get a boner, it'll get rid of the blush. I don't know. I'm glad to hear that. She moves closer and we walk the rest of the way to her house in comfortable silence. This is it. Will you be okay now? There are some lights on inside. Someone must be home. Cheeky nods. Okay. Thank you. Despite the circumstances, I enjoyed walking with her. It's too bad we need to say goodbye, though. Thank you. It's no problem. I'm just glad you knew Utah's phone number to get in touch with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Utah. That's his fucking name, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta Americanize these games. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I like that I can come up with nicknames. Okay, leave me alone. Yes, he gave it to me once. Shut up and watch, you bitch. Tell me whenever the fucking hour changes. Fuck you. But thank you. No, I'm not kidding, dude. I've had this fucking watch for, like, honestly, years. And I just found it in my room. Like, I bought this fucking thing when I was in middle school. And it's still on since then. Like, it's never been turned off because I don't know how to turn it off. And I could hear it. Like, when I fucking was always in here. I could hear it just go beep. Just the slightest beep. And it still fucking does it. It still fucking does it, man. I don't know how, but this thing has, like, a really good fucking battery. It's an Armatron. It's a really old one, though. Yeah, it's an Armatron 40-8249. It's a sport one. So, yeah, like, I don't know if I have to change the batteries on that soon or what, but if I do, okay. He gave it to me once. A slight blush colors her face. Oh no. Anime girls in heat always blush. Oh. I have a feeling that when Utah gave her his number, he didn't expect her to use it to find me. I've had that happen before. God, that was annoying. Yeah, that was annoying. EmberFox. Yeah? Earlier today, I got a... She shakes her head and gets out her phone. She brings up something on the screen and holds it up for me to see. Stay away from him, bitch. I'll fucking cut you! Oh no. I thought it was a joke. But now you're worried it might be related to why you were being followed. Her nose is bigger than her mouth. Sorry, I'm just not noticing. Yes. I'm afraid you're probably right. I take a deep breath and quickly outline the situation, leaving out anything she doesn't need to hear. Please be careful. There's no telling what she might do next. What will you do? I don't know. The police are convinced it was an accident. Yeah, it totally was. That's why you don't smoke crack before you go to bed, kids. Never smoke crack before you go to bed. Don't smoke crack, period. Crack does bad things to the mind and the body and the soul. The heart, soul, and booty hole. Never forget that crack will open all of those, just not in the way you want. And one girl being followed at night will convince them, even with the message. Since the message didn't use my name, I can't exactly prove it's about me. I don't know. I might know someone who can help. Who? My sister, Tatsumi. She's a private detective. What? A private detective, huh? I'm surprised. I had no idea Shiki's older sister was a detective. Okay. That's interesting. What should I ask? Is she any good? Will she be able to help me? It's basically the same fucking question, so I'm just gonna pick one with my eyes closed. Yes, my eyes are closed. Okay, so I need to open them so I know what one to touch. Okay, now I will pick one. Go ahead and comment if you think I'm gonna choose if I'm gonna choose the first option or the second option. You have a few seconds to decide. Okay, you got it wrong, whatever it is. It's one. Is she any good? Yes! Her sudden exclamation startles me! Shiki almost never gets worked up over anything. Oh wait, it probably sounded like I was insulting her sister. You hold hands and now you insult her sister. Well, now you gotta go hold hands with her sister. I don't even know if that's an option. It probably isn't. Because we're probably gonna get another fucking blank outline or some shit. I hold up my hands. I'm sorry, officer. I didn't mean to imply anything. She's dealt with robberies, disappearances, stalkers. Really? Sounds like she'll be perfect then. I'll ask her tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I am of the most thanked of you. Please, be careful. She gently squeezes my shoulder before turning to leave. I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? Okay. She turns and walks up the sidewalk to her house. I watch until she's safely inside, and then I turn back towards campus! What happened? Is Suki okay? She's fine. This is about the stalker that you mentioned. Yeah, probably. That's crazy! Don't worry, I'm planning to hire a private detective to look into it. Wow! Well, good luck! You're welcome to stay here as long as you need! Thanks. For all of our sakes, I hope Tatsumi can get the job done. Who the fuck's Tatsumi? Wait. That name sounds familiar. Okay. Things are finally looking up. I have some free time before my next class, and I've taken some important steps. How do you take steps that are truly important when you're walking? Unless it's life or death, I don't see how steps can truly be improving, or even being important. So therefore, are you improving upon your steps to be important, or are your steps just never have been important in your perspective? That's the true question. I finished setting up my new phone and send text to May, Utah, and Shaggy. God damn it. I said Shaggy instead of Shiki. Fucking hate myself. Well, there's her new nickname. She's Shaggy, everyone. To let them know. Shaggy's the first to respond. In Zoinks. I'm glad you got a new phone. I spoke to Tatsumi last night. She wants to meet you. How soon can you get here? That is of the great variety. We send a few texts back and forth to set up a meeting before the cafe in 30 minutes. I sit down at an unoccupied table in the cafe and order a couffee. I'm early, so she shouldn't be here yet. Oh my god. That's so stereotypical. Who the fuck puts that in their coffee? Look at all that cream. That's too much crapa. Yes. I can't speak today. Shouldn't have even made this video, but I did. You're welcome. Don't hate me, please. I'm a good boy. I set my couvee as I wait, and at last the door opens and an attractive young woman walks in. That couldn't possibly be who it is it? It probably fucking is. Oh my fucking god. Dude, she's so dummy thick that her ass can be seen just below the snatch. What the fuck is this? I can't tell if that's camel toe or if that's just her dummy thick ass. It's difficult to take my eyes off of her. Not for me. Fucking Sherlock Holmes wannabe ass bitch. What's with these sharp fucking, like, you can poke your eye out fucking bow ties that they give these anime girls? I really don't understand that. She heads straight to my table, and I feel myself getting nervous. EmberFox! Titsumi. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. No, that's just her dummy thick ass. Goddamn. I think the game crashed. I've tapped on it. It's not doing anything. Do I really have to watch this? I have to watch her breathe? Okay, there it goes. Fuck. Jesus. Whoa, she's really good looking. I guess I shouldn't be surprised since she's related to Shaggy. Her expression doesn't look too friendly, though. It never does. What should I say? It's good to meet you. How did you recognize me? Fuck it. How'd you recognize me? I'm not the only person sitting alone in the cafe, but she didn't even fucking hesitate. Probably because I'm like her little sister's lock screen or some shit. Did she not tell you, or did you forget already? I'm a detective. Obviously, I asked for your picture. Look at that fucking smug face she has. Look at that. That is a fucking smug-ass picture right there. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that when I'm editing this video. And I'm going to go ahead and just make that the fucking... I'm going to make it into a meme or some shit, man. That is a smug fucking face. But she has, like, no lips. I mean, they're there, but, like, they're so fucking microscopic. She must be related to Shiki at this point. Oh. I guess I should have realized what she'd show you what I look like. She shakes her head, looking more frustrated than before. We just met, but she already seems to dislike me. That's a good sign. That means I don't have to waste my time and romance her. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry. Fucking thought I almost dropped my phone. Shaggy was so sure she'd help me, too. What's up with that? Tatsumi pulls out the chair across from me and sits down. Her posture is professional, and she seems confident. At least she's got that going for her. Along with that little braid she has there, that's actually pretty cool. She seems to take her work seriously, so she's probably a good detective. That doesn't mean she's always a good detective. I just wish she had a better attitude. Shiki only told me a few details about your case. You're being stalked, correct? Jesus fucking Christ, is that... What the hell is that? You got a bit of cum on your face there. I know that's not from me. How many people did you have to blow before you came here and talked to me? That's right, at least I think so. Tatsumi orders a coffee and gets out a small notepad. Of course it's a small notepad. She can't just whip out her phone and type that shit. No, that can be hacked. Tell me what happened. I hesitate. Should I tell her about the social media account that brought me into contact with Kimiko? No, I shouldn't. I don't know her well enough to reveal that. Even she doesn't know about it. Any time now. The edge of sarcasm in her voice makes me blush. And her soulless red little void of a mouth is just making me wet my pantaloons. Sorry. I begin my story, changing the details slightly to make it seem like Kimiko started by texting me. I blocked her and thought that would be enough. It never is. But then, everything else I tell exactly as it happened. I explained the message about us being destined to be together. Then the fire and the address sent to me the next day. I described my sense of being watched and what happened to Shiki. And even Shaggy got a message telling her to stay away from me, so I'm sure the two things are connected. Tatsumi watches me through it all, sipping her coffee occasionally and taking notes. Her eyes are captivating. Yeah, they're soulless and blue. They're like giant fucking pieces of really clear-ass Mount Tahoe water. Some shit, I don't fucking know. They burn with a fierce desire to find the truth. It's almost enough to look past her harshness. You've gotten yourself into quite a mess. That happens. She shakes her head with a contemptuous snort. Ah! More every time I start to like her, she does something to irritate me again. Well, that's a good thing. Alright, I'll take the case. Really? Thank you. I seriously thought she wouldn't know that she would. If I was recommended by her sister, she's gonna fucking take the case. I hesitate. What's your rate? I brace myself for her response, but to my surprise, she looks at me with a smile. Since you're a friend of Shaggy's, I suppose I'll waive my usual fee. Well, I expect that kind of generosity. I must be very easy to look at. I must be very easy on the eyes to look at and to kill. You don't have to do that. I have millions of dollars sitting away here in my Lamborghini. No, honestly, I wouldn't even get a Lamborghini. Honestly, I would just get a really old car and just restore it. That's really about it. Or I'd pay someone to restore it. And I'd drive it. Get one with really bad mileage so I can support the American economy. Don't get any funny ideas. I'm not doing this for you. My sister's mixed up in this, so I have a personal stake in it. Well, all I have to ask. Medium rare or well done. I guess that's true. Of course, that makes sense. I want Shaggy to be safe, too. Thank you. For the first time, I see a hint of respect on that smug fucking blonde face. Anyway, our first task should be to analyze the stalker. Analyze? Yes, analyze. If we correctly determine her mindset, we'll be able to anticipate her moves and track her down. Why don't we just pay a fucking hacker like Lady Genocide to fucking just go ahead and track the bitch? I mean, seriously. Why the fuck not? She lets out an exasperated sigh. You never heard of psychological profiling before? No, I have, multiple times. That's right, I watched the Law and Order just like everyone else. Okay, I haven't watched Law and Order in almost 12 years. That's my specialty. I profile criminals to predict their actions. Oh. I've heard of that sort of thing, but I don't know that much about it. Well, that's because you're a fucking loser, apparently. You don't watch enough cop shows, bro. I don't really understand how it works. What should I do? I guess I'll ask for more details. I'm too curious to let this go, especially when it's so important. Understanding what Tatsumi does might be critical to stopping Kimiko. Can you tell me more? You really don't know much of anything, do you? No, I am very stupid. I have no brain and tiny pee-pee. I have nothing. I have nothing going for me. I will be another cog in the machine of some fucking piece of shit fast food business, and I'll spend my entire life doing my absolute best when I'm always at my absolute worst. Being nothing more than someone who thinks the company will appreciate them, when in the long run, the companies don't care about the little man. They only give you a few shitty benefits, so that way it gives you an incentive to work harder, while they have to do less. I will live and die a sad, lonely, pathetic life as I continue to bald because of sheer stress. Then she shakes her head. I suppose it can't be helped. She can pretend like it's a chore, but I detect a hint of pride. That's a sin. Sin's a pride. Exactly. I know I said that backwards. That was deliberate. Leave me alone. She flips her notepad around so I can see it. Oh, yes. Her notes are specifically about Kimiko's actions and how she separated them into categories. What the fuck are the gears for? Right now I'm keeping track of what Kimiko says, what she does, and who she targets. Well, that would be me and everyone around me, including you now. Nice equations, though. Unless someone is completely erratic, we all follow our own internal logic. I open my mouth to speak, but she cuts me off with a fucking scowl. Don't interrupt! The last thing I said was important. I'm not just talking to hear my own voice. Kimiko's actions may seem irrational to us, but they make sense to her. Okay, so no sense makes sense. Isn't that what fucking Charles Manson said? Who cares? Fucker's dead now. Rest in spaghetti, I'll never forget. So glad to have your approval. Yeah, you need my approval, asshole. I'm kidding. Maybe I should just keep my big old fat mouth shut and use my tongue for nothing more than eating vaginas. And children. Because children are good eating. Anyway, I first look for patterns in the criminal's own actions. In this case, what stands out is her fixation on you and her belief that you belong together. Oh, yes. That makes of the most much sense. Right. Second, I compare this to the case similar to the ones. Oh, similar to previous cases. My bad. Kimiko acts like other stalkers. How do they respond to certain situations? I see, but it's still all guesswork, isn't it? You think you're pretty smart, don't you? No, I don't. I don't think. I don't know. I estimate that I'm smart. It's true that you can never predict with complete certainty that someone will do. Not unless you're a fucking JoJo character, apparently. People aren't machines, after all. We don't always follow strict patterns. Yeah. And then you guys are like, well, people don't follow fucking strict patterns. It's like, well, clearly not that great of a detective if you believe that. Yet it helps. It aids the rest of the investigation by comparing old notes to newer ones. Yes. Oh, I see now. If you can't predict what she'll do next, at least it narrows down the possibilities. Have you had success with it in the past? Obviously, or I wouldn't keep using it. Why did we get such a dumb fucking asshole as a fucking character? Why can't we just get someone who's, like, actually fucking smart? Oh, that's right. I was gonna land a huge insult, but I'm not going to. I'm glad to hear that. Her calm confidence makes my heart skip a beat. She's really on top of things. Well, I know, and all you're thinking about is her being on top of you, am I right? You horny fucking bastard. I can tell you really know your stuff. It's okay. It's very impressive. To my surprise, she blushes. Thanks. Is this real? I don't know, honestly. Fucking, I wake up every day and I'm not sure if I'm actually alive or dead, but I don't really care either way, so I just keep doing what I do. She quickly looks away and clears her throat. Not that your praise means anything to me. It means everything to you. Shut the fuck up. I'm perfectly aware of my own abilities. Yes. She can say that, but I can tell she is very flattered. They usually do. Get that way. Back to the matter at hand. Since we lack concrete information, it's a good starting point. Take a minute to think about the situation, but I'm at a loss because I have no brain. All it really tells me is that she's stalking me, and we already know that. She rolls. It's a good thing I'm the detective here, not you. Oh, God. Oh, she's not wrong. Oh, God. Her actions tell us much more than that. Really? Seems pretty confident. That actually helps me feel more at ease than an explanation would. She's already working out a profile for Kimiko. Maybe we can do this after all. Honestly, I hope that my stalker kills the detective, because that would be fucking awesome. Just saying. Good story, twist, you know. If you remember any detail, no matter how small, tell me. It would be dangerous to omit something just because you think it's not important. Oh, so she thinks we're holding something back. Interesting. Her cold stare makes me feel guilty because she knows we're holding back, probably in the way we were talking. Should I tell her about my advice network? No. Kimiko's actions are more important than how we met. No. You actually should have told her. Just saying. You really should have. I will. Nevertheless, a fresh worry lingers at the back of my mind. Better a fresh memory or a fresh thought rather than a fresh tumor. Which is what I feel like I have sometimes. But I don't. I am healthy. Unfortunately. If it feels like it might be important after all, I'll tell her. It is fucking important. You should have told her. Okay, so what do you think about Kimiko so far? She exhibits common traits of a stalker. Her actions stem from thinking she's in love with you. She might be, but then again, she might just be too obsessive, so. Her next comment is muttered under her breath, but just loud enough for me to hear. That's proof that she's delusional. Oh, come on, the delusional ones are always the most fun. Her love leaves her furious that you don't return her feelings. She undoubtedly concludes it's because there's someone else you're interested in. Yes. Yes. That can be very true. There couldn't possibly be any other reason in Kimiko's eyes, eh? Therefore, she'll seek to remove any threats to her efforts. That's why she followed Shiki. Interesting. Is she gonna kill her too? I would love to see it. I would love to see anyone be killed in this story, to be honest. And I hope I get the option to kill people. Or have people killed. That'd be awesome. And that would actually make for a really good story. As if I could have one of the girls get killed because of one of my mistakes. Oh, you can bet your ass I'm making all the mistakes. As much as it pains me to admit, Kimiko sees you and my sister as a potential match. Any female friends of yours are potential targets. She will see them as competition. Just because they have the motherhood slot doesn't fucking mean that the fatherhood fucking painmaker will go ahead and make everything go merry. Get what I'm saying? Your male friends should not be in danger. God damn it, why can't Utah die? I don't like this. Okay, so I definitely need to warn May, but Utah should be fine for now. Finally, I do not believe she's at the point where she will try to harm you. God fucking damn it, why not? What? She set my apartment on fire. Yeah, but I probably had enough time to live, you know, to get out and live. At least try to think before you speak. Huh? After the fire, she immediately sent you an address at which you should stay. Her actions were radical and dangerous, but there's no denying that, but she doesn't want to kill you. Come on, it's much more fun when it's a game of cat and mouse. Not this fucking, oh, let's have an entire colony fucking think of what's going on here. Fucking goddamn tape, dude. Old ass tape, man. Goddamn. That makes a twisted kind of sense. Why didn't I just go to the fucking apartment? Why don't I just tell her the fucking apartment so she can go there, get killed, and then I have to go find her corpse? I mean, come on! There's so many questions, and there's no answers. Although she's doing something so extreme. Still, you're not completely safe. I never will be. If she doesn't get what she wants, she may resort to increasingly dangerous methods. And that would be very fun to read. You know? I mean, yes, there needs to be slow moments like this, but, you know, if if people end up dying and getting murdered and, like, having to be put in something like, Death Game or something, the whole plot there, that would actually be pretty fucking interesting, to be honest. But, I don't know. It'd be nice if they connected more of the stories together, is all I'm saying. Not with just the reused backgrounds and assets and everything, but, She may eventually try to kill you, and that's what I want. I would like to die in this game. I would like to have the option to save someone with my life or sacrifice them to further mine, is basically what I'm saying. Let's try to stop her before it reaches that point. Obviously, that's our goal. Why is our character such a retard? So I guess the first thing I should do is warn my friend May. Yes, May, Shaggy, and any other female friends you have. Warn them immediately. Okay. I half expect a crack about how she doubts I know many girls, but her tone is suddenly so grave that it sends a chill down my spine. She looks down at her notes and taps her pencil against the notepad. All traces of humor are gone. She's so angry. The facts we know so far paint a dark picture. Well, to be fair, you don't need that many colors when it's a dark painting or drawing. You just need about a handful to make something beautiful with them. I mean, come on, let's be real here. How dark? And what should I tell May and Shaggy? Based on your stalker's actions and my experience with similar cases, she meets my gaze. I believe she will try to kill them. Thank God. Kimiko will try to kill May and Shiki? I knew she was dangerous, but now it feels too real. Can we protect them? Does Tatsumi have a plan? Why is her ass so dummy thick? Find out, I guess, in the next episode of My Sweet Stalker. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it is My Sweet Stalker. Sorry, I got it right. Thank fucking God. Half the time I don't even know what the fuck I'm playing. All these games are just too similar for me. Well, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because we're only doing one chapter today, and I will do my best to get another one out as soon as possible. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, sorry. Sorry I'm not doing a whole lot of voices lately. I'm not feeling too well. Now, that might be a complaint, an excuse, or whatever, but I got a lot I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to get these out as well, so... And also, grinding for these takes a fucking long-ass time, by the way. People are like, well, just download AFK or some shit. It's like, well, fuck you, I don't want to. I got enough shit downloaded on my fucking phone to the point where everyone knows where the fuck I am. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, go fuck yourself. If you did, that is good. Enjoy your life, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye!